there. So my name's Rachel Thompson. I am a talent acquisition business partner at Sage, the technology group. So I've been out and about this week speaking to quite a lot of students, some who are looking at apprenticeships and some who are looking at graduate opportunities. So I've been at a couple of universities and also at colleges and schools as well recently. And one of the questions that I've been asked quite a few times is around video interviews. And basically, a lot of employers are using video interviews more now. Some of these can be pre-recorded questions that you get asked on the screen and you have to record and you get timed on it. Other ones could be things like a Skype interview, where you're sat at your at home or in your office or wherever, and you'll do a Skype interview for a role. It is something that Sage use, and we do. It is an integral part of our recruitment process as well for many of the roles that we have. So in terms of video interviews, some of my top tips to be, so things to remember: dress appropriately. It is an interview, so if you would not go dressed into an office in what you're wearing, then do not sit on a phone. Also think about what you have in the room around you. Do you have pets? Like my lovely cat here, Jessie, has decided to come and say hello. If you're doing a video interview, it's best to lock all animals out of the room. So you don't want your dog nudging your feet or your cat walking across your keyboard. So lock them out of the room prior to the interview starting. But going back to sort of dressing appropriately, sorry, I got sidetracked, which is very easy when you have pets in the room. So dress appropriately, make sure that you're smart and, not in your PJs or sat in your pants. Check what's behind you. So if you think about what the interviewer can see. So for example, behind me now, I have I'm sat on my sofa and I have a glass window, but purposely product placed. We have, if I move the camera this way and zoom in a little, you can see a wine glass and a beer bottle from last night. So that would be inappropriate to have on show in an interview. Not the right impression you may want to give to your employer or future prospective employer if you're successful, which hopefully you will be. Stick to the time. If it is a video, like a recorded video interview, you need to think about the timing. So if you have 5 minutes, then some employers will cut off at that 5-minute mark, so you don't have any opportunity to go past that. Also use the time. So you don't want to go over, but you also want to use the time that you've got as well. So if you've got 5 minutes, then try your best to use as much time as possible. If you only take a minute to answer a 5-minute question, then are you answering it and giving them enough detail on that question? Think about, really this is your time to shine. This may be your only face-to-face contact with that employer and with getting in front of the employer that you really want to work for. So, make sure that you come across and tell them what you want and what you're interested in. Don't be afraid to show your personality. There are so many times that I sit there on Skype interviews or on video interviews and people forget to smile. It's really important. So, smile, it's totally fine to be expressive with your hands. I do it quite a lot. Show your personality. We want to see you. So yes, we want to know that you're able to perform and do the job, but we also want to get to know you and work out whether you and your person fit and your personality is right for us as well. So yeah, don't be rigid. Loosen up a bit before you start the interview. What else is there? I've got a little list here just to remind me. It's also fine to have notes on a video interview. You don't need to constantly be staring at the camera. It's fine to have some notes as long as you're not constantly checking your notes. It's fine to have them to one side just as a quick reminder. Also, remember to, most importantly, answer the question. Often, without having someone in front of you or visual prompts, it can be easy to get distracted. So think about what the question is, make sure that you answer it, and if you're not sure or you didn't quite hear the question because you had any audio issues or whatever at the time, then ask again, ask them to repeat it. So give yourself the best opportunity. So yeah, they are my top tips. I guess most importantly, dress well, show your enthusiasm, smile, and lock out animals. Have an appropriate background behind you that is not off-putting or offensive. You don't want to have any offensive or potentially embarrassing items behind you. And yeah, so good luck with any video interviews you have. Comment below, let me know how they go. And yeah, all the best. Catch up soon. Bye.